Do you feel like doing nothing? Well, maybe do nothing. Wait, you were probably hoping for me not to tell you what to do and how to do. Well, first, of course, I'm sharing my experience, but out of my experience, I could say sometimes you need to do nothing when you feel like doing nothing. The thing is, you don't want to stay in that place. You want to be in a place that, eventually doing nothing can cause depression, it can cause sadness, can cause many different diseases, and you don't want to stay there. So maybe now is your time to do nothing. The question is, what should you do in order to do something that you like, something that brings joy and happiness into your life? And there are things to do, and I want to start. So, first thing to do is realize you're not alone in the story. Many times, people that feel like doing nothing, they say, wow, everyone around me is moving and doing, but I'm just stuck in my place. So realize many people are like you. And I could tell you, a lot of people look at me and say, wow, how is it that you wake up every morning and like you want to get up and you want to exercise, meditate? And I'm like, who said I want to do it every morning? And sometimes, I remember there were a few days that happened to me, like a day after day, that I woke up like much later than what I expected to wake up. And a few years ago, if that would have happened, I would have beat the crap out of myself. And I'm like, how is it that you don't want to wake up? And how is it that you don't wake up and do whatever it is you want to do? Or how is it that you didn't finish this task at work? And did that give me energy to do more? No, I didn't want to do anything else. So it didn't help because number one, I didn't want to do anything. Number two, beating myself up made it even worse. I did like if I didn't want to do anything until now, forget about it. That now I'll do something after I beat the crap out of myself. So that wasn't helpful. Today I'm with you. There are days I wake up, I don't want to do anything. And there are days that I'll slow it down. There are times, well, we'll divide into two. There are times that when you don't want to do anything, you should actually take that first step and move. And that comes to everyone eventually. But before that, you need to understand that there are times when you don't want to do anything. You slow it down, okay? And you give time for yourself, you accept it. Maybe you don't want to do anything because you're totally exhausted. Maybe you don't want to do anything because you went through something tough at work or in your relationship. And that brought the exhaustion. There are many different things and reasons that can cause you feeling right now in this place that you don't want to do anything. But the good news is that you could get out of this, I don't have to call it a mindset, but you could get out of this place and get back into track and actually do something. Because eventually, let me share with you a secret. In order to get to a place you never got, you need to do things that you never did. And some of them will be things that you don't want to do. But we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, as of this current time, I want you at this state when you don't feel like doing anything. You probably also don't feel like listening to me, but I believe that if you will listen to the words coming out of my mouth, you'll feel better. So let's continue. So after you gave yourself time to do nothing, or you did something but in a really slow paced, now it's time to actually go and give time for yourself. What do I mean? When you do nothing, you do nothing. But giving time to yourself means doing things that you enjoy to do, doing things that bring to you pleasure, joy, happiness. Now, many times when you're in the state of, I don't want to do anything, so you won't really do it. And the way to do it is contact someone that you care about, someone that needs to be both ways. You care about them and they care about you, okay? And contact them. Let them know that you're right now in this current place, that you have like no any desire to do anything. And remember, okay, tell them, listen, you remember we had those times together that we had fun and we had like joyful times, a lot of, crazy, stupid stuff. And when you contact them, sometimes you'll need to let them know, kind of, hint that, hey, let's do something. But they'll hold you accountable and they'll pull you out of your bed in order to do whatever it is you want to do. But sometimes they will understand, if they're close enough to you, they will understand that, okay, wow, you're not in a good place. What can we do in order to help? And then they will ask. Your answer will be, let's do something fun. They should now think what you could do in order to have fun, because you're right now in a place that you have no energy to do anything, so let them do the work of thinking what to do. More than that, I believe that if you have energy to do nothing, start scheduling times to sleep. I don't mean during the day, I mean at night. Don't go to sleep late, wake up late, or you could do that as long as you get enough sleep, but schedule enough time to sleep every night, and better it would be the same time, okay? That would give you more energy. Now, if you're a night person, you go to sleep late and you go to sleep late, all good. Go to sleep late, wake up later, but have a routine to go to sleep at the same times. If you're a morning person, go to sleep early, wake up early, same times again. And the second you create that time with your friends and having fun, and you give time to yourself, okay? Things that you like to do, nothing to do with your friends. And you accept that the fact you want to do nothing. Amazing. And you also get that sleep. Well, you still might not have that much energy. So what do we want to do now? Now you want to think about those things that you wanted to do and you have no energy to do them. And just put them aside right now, okay? Put them aside. If you're a person that likes nature, like me, go out to nature. Give time to nature with those things that you need to do, not in your mind. That means they'll jump to your mind because you're a human being, but when you told them, okay, I have many things to do now, but I'm not going to do them because I'm going to walk in nature, but you told your mind that, hey, we'll meet you in 2 hours, okay? That way, the chance of you having those 2 hours quiet to yourself, doing whatever it is that you like to do, nature or not nature, doesn't matter, meditation, whatever you want, much better of a chance that you'll really have that time for yourself. But if now you tell your mind, hey, now I'm throwing everything away, I'm not going to do all these things I want to do because I just have no energy. So even when you'll try to take time for yourself, you won't really be able to do it because your mind will say, hey, what's with A, B, C, D, all these things you need to do, and it won't really give you the peace and quiet for yourself. So that's why I told your mind, hey, don't worry, I didn't forget about all that. I don't have the energy for this right now, but I'll be back and I'll do it. And after you do that and you give that quiet time for yourself, focus on gratitude. Okay, you hear me talking about gratitude probably so much, but you need to understand it's so important to have the mindset of gratitude, because when you want to just stay in bed and do nothing, it's okay for some time, but eventually it would cause you illness. And the reason to get out of bed is usually when you're grateful for things. Now, many things that you have, you take for granted. So open up your eyes, make a list, okay, of 20 things, not forget about 20, of 5 things that you're really grateful for. And there are many, okay? And most of them you take for granted. Make lists of those things. After you are grateful for whatever it is you're grateful for, now it's time to only take the next small step. Okay? Now you could create the big picture in your mind. Think about all the steps and reverse engineer. So you want to get here, think about all the steps getting there and start from here. Realize that you're right now here, you're not here. No, you're here. So focus on this step. And by the way, when you get to this step, you might understand, wow, from this place, maybe I shouldn't climb here, maybe I should climb there. But just focus every time at the next step. You could create in your mind the big picture, but understand that things might change and you don't want to focus on the big picture. Have that vision and then go back to the first step and then to the second step and then see maybe the third step is different. So break it down into small steps. Now, really important, if you're alone, okay, understand that you're not alone and many people are going through similar things like you. Go and be with someone that is in a place already that they also went through these times of uncertainty, these times that you have no energy to do anything, and have them be with you, have them be there for you, okay? Many times, again, it needs to be people that you're close to. They can help you get out of this place. Now, if for some reason you have no one that is close to you, go and listen to people that went through terrible things in life and gave meanings to their life. And you could listen to that in audiobooks, you could see documentaries, you could read books. But again, if you have no one with you, go there. If you have someone with you, I think you should also have someone with you help you get over this time and do things that you like. But also learn from people that went through really big, hard events in life and got through them. Not only that they got through them, they got stronger. So the fact that right now you have no energy, fine. It's okay, accept it. Again, if you're there right now, it means that you need to be there. But know that you have much more in you, and that beauty that you have in you, that goal that you have in you is there, okay? And the fact that it's there, it means that you could also find the energy to eventually get up, learn step by step, slowly, but a step and another step will get you all the way to the top of the mountain. And from that top, you'll probably want to climb already the next mountain, but we're not there right now. So realize there is beauty in you, there is gold in you, and not only that you'll enjoy it much more, you'll also of course enjoy it much more when you start the move, but in small steps. But you'll also light the path of the people surrounding you, and when you do that, you'll feel even better. So it's kind of a win-win situation. You light your path, and then you also light the path of the people surrounding you. I hope you enjoyed the video and you got some tools to overcome your challenges and light your path. For us to help other people, please press that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget that the most amazing things in life are the one you take for granted.